This is Gene Key, Skyserve, Texas News. From the Texas News Digest, the man authorities say now charged in the death of a retired Catholic priest. The priest's body was found buried in a remote area of far South Texas after he disappeared this month. The Texas Rangers confirmed Friday that a body found August the 17th in Willacy County was that of 71-year-old William Costello, a retired Massachusetts parish priest. He had last been seen August the 1st on South Padre Island. 27-year-old Juan Carlos Baez Escobedo charged with murder in the slaying. He remains in jail, unable to pay the $2 million bail. In North Texas, thrown rocks injured one motorist while damaging numerous cars. One person was injured and two vehicles were damaged by rocks hurled onto the George Bush Turnpike in Rowlett, a suburb northeast of Dallas. The incident occurred just before 2:50 p.m. and 6:15 p.m. August the 18th, according to Rowlett police. The rocks were thrown from a railroad trestle about 30 or 40 feet above the tollway. The victim, who was injured in the first incident, was in the passenger seat of a southbound vehicle when a rock shattered the window and struck his chest below the chin. The man was treated by paramedics and taken to a hospital where he was treated and released. From the Inmate phone call file. Inmate phone calls in Texas prisons cutting costs, but the reason for the cost cutting may not be as conspicuous. In Austin Friday, the Texas Board of Criminal Justice approved a decrease to cost of calls for inmates from an expensive 26 cents per minute to a more reasonable 6 cents a minute. Texas Department of Criminal Justice Executive Director Brian Collier said, "The system is used to maintain relationships with friends and families that are a vital part of successful re-entry and reintegration of offenders into the community." From the Titanic timepiece file. A pocket watch recovered from a passenger who died on the Titanic has sold at a Dallas auction for $57,500. Heritage Auction said the timepiece sold Saturday recovered from a 34-year-old passenger named Sinai Cantor, a Russian immigrant who managed to get his wife, Miriam, to a lifeboat before he died in the frigid waters after the ship hit an iceberg. He was buried in New York. The pocket watch sold by a direct descendant of Miriam and Sinai Cantor. The winner of the auction, a collector of timepiece connected to the famous 1912 sinking. This is Gene Key reminding you to visit us on YouTube, Facebook, or Tumblr at Skyserve News Service.